Yeah, cause that's just what it is. It's a spiritual light, and it's growing, and people's like intimidated and afraid of it, or they try to run from it. It's like being in a room and it's pitch black in there, and while it's pitch black, people's doing like all kinds of shit or whatever. Like what's that game? It's not the Hunger Games, it's the Squid Games. And when they realized that they could kill people and stuff like that, and they turn off the lights and everybody started attacking each other, and then but imagine the lights being turned on and you not wanting people to see what you was doing in the dark. Like you got a bloody knife in your hand, and as soon as the lights come on, you throw it on the ground because you don't want people to see that it was you who's going around killing people and shit. That's what it is. That's what it is. And these people, they probably like praying for the lights to go back out so that they could finish doing what they was doing. That's what it is. So light being is that light that come into the room and it's shining light on what's going on in the dark. And if you doing some shady ass shit in the dark, you gonna feel exposed and embarrassed, and you gonna want to hide. But the light is everywhere, so you can't even hide. You just got to stand there and act like you didn't do that shit, but you did. And the evidence, the blood splatter and all that shit is on your shirt, so people would know. And then what? You know, people in that position, when they feel exposed, they're gonna start getting defensive. What they gonna do? They gonna either try to justify their actions, like, look, we all trying to survive. I'm just trying to do what I have to do in order to survive. Or they gonna be like, how dare you judge me? None of y'all are innocent. Or they going to they might deny. Like, no, it wasn't me. I just picked up this knife. Like, I was trying to defend myself. Why the blood is on your shirt? Like, I don't know. Like, this not even my shirt. Like, I changed shirts when we was in the dark. That's what they gonna do. That's exactly what it is. And God forbid that there's a whole lot of people like them. Then they're gonna be able to justify each other. Like, see, we are the majority. Like, we going around killing people, but that's because we are the stronger ones. We are the ones that's willing to fight and shit like that. That's how they gonna be talking, and then they gonna be hyping each other up and shit. And then they might turn into monsters in the light. Like, you know what? We don't have to be ashamed of taking another life. We could just, I'm pick up my knife and I'm gonna fight. And then they gonna fight and stuff like that. And then they probably gonna kill all the people who They not the light. These people not the light, but they wasn't doing no shady shit in the dark. Like they just like they ain't with it. They ain't with this. They probably gonna kill those people, and then at the end they gonna turn their backs on each other. The same people that they use to justify their actions is the same people that now they attacking each other. And then they gonna feel like, you know, well, if I survive, that means I'm the strongest. So that's what that shit is. And these motherfuckers just, but you can't attack the light. What you gonna do? You can't stab light. So, mm. So that's why. That's what's happening right now. Like you are the light in a dark area. One thing for sure is gonna be impossible for people to not see you, but they gonna hide from you. They gonna hide from you. And you know, that's how you dim the light. You make the light feel weak. Whatever the source of that light, you make it feel weak. So what you do, you like drain the battery. So that's what these people would do. They will like drain the battery to lessen the light. And then eventually you be in the dark with them. And sometimes these people have like a special mask, right? But it's uh, a suit or something that they have to put on in order to even exist there. To exist in the light, they have to wear a suit, a mask, and stuff like that. But it's real uncomfortable, you know. Damn, what that shit I was seeing? I was seeing something, and it was playing out like this dominatrix scene, and these people will wear like these leather or pleather suits, and they be chained up, and then they even have like a device on their face where they breathe out into it like a balloon, and then they breathe that air back in. It restricts them, and it makes them feel good, you know. And that's deep. That's deep. But you know, sometimes when I see people like that, I be thinking like maybe they got buried alive in a past life or something like that. They're trying to overcome that fear by going deeper into it. And maybe that's beneficial because maybe they won't manifest that anymore. But by them being at that point, you could tell like they have a lot to learn in front of them. but they on their way. They are on their way, and I wish them the best. Anyways, so like these suits or whatever they wearing is like real uncomfortable. They can't wear it all the time. Eventually they gonna want to come out the suit. Like these motherfuckers could be good because these people like is good in the dark. Like they could see in the dark real good, and they can they know that the light is going to come around every so often. So they make sure like they do stuff strategically. Like they could be like killing the most people in the room, or they poisoning people, they strangling them, they not getting no evidence on them. So when the light come on, they won't have no evidence on them. So they will look like the people who was actually being innocent in the dark. They will look like that. They will blend in. So, but they start to get agitated. They start to get bored. They like what go on in the dark and shit. So when they in the light for too long, they gonna start to try to like drain your battery. Like this is what's going on energetically. Cause they want your light to go out for a little while. And these people, they could enjoy like the honesty in the light. You know, they could enjoy that. But they prefer the dark, to be in the dark. Cause they want to be hidden. They want to be cloaked. And sometimes these people, they not that bad in the dark. Like they might just be in the dark, I don't know, masturbating or something like that. It could be, or they could be in the dark for like stuff that they like to do, but they feel like other people wouldn't agree or something. So, you know, they not always like extreme in the dark. So it just all depends. So some people put things in the dark and the heaviness of it, and because the dark is like predatory and shit like that. So, but if those things was in the light, like, cause there's people, the people that's like enjoy being in the light, they probably doing all that shit that those people are doing, but they not trying to hide it. Like they at peace with it. But when you're trying to hide it, it's because of some type of fear or some shit like that. You know, they even created a concept of like a divine serial killer. Like you had those shows like Dexter. I never seen it before, but I know about it. I seen clips. about it and stuff like that. And I think I seen like a summary of it. So it talk about this dude, and his dad was a cop, and he noticed like certain characteristics in him that he seemed to be like a psychopath or something like that. Like probably like to kill animals and stuff like that. And so the dad supposedly helped him to rechannel that energy into like something positive. So now he go around like judgment, and he decide like who is evil people, and then he would kill those people to satisfy the urge to kill. But you know, like killing is such a like you taking somebody out of their experience, and now they have to like start all again and stuff like that. It's not starting like a new beginning, but you do kind of like pick up where you left off, but you have to be activated in certain ways. I don't know, it's a lot. It's really strategic, but